scissory plays there. A very interesting set of words and a very interesting set of plays as well, but it secures Fanshawe that inhibitor despite trading an equal number of kills.
Yep. Good play to at least open up the base there and open up more pressure for Fanshawe because Elder Dragon's in 30 seconds and those are going to be super minions in the base just as that's coming up. And sure, Sutek is dead for Elder appearing, but he might make it in time. We're never 100% sure. But yeah, that last fight, Vex really engaged the fight and then died for it. Which, as we get to see just how much damage Vex has been doing. And ooh, we see Cavell teleporting in. He received a memo on being there for this Elder Dragon fight. And Sutek is charging in. He's got his dead man's plate, but there's a death bush from York. Will Poppy get hooked to their death here?
As we speak, the super minions are just about to push into York's base, so they're in a tricky position now. They're going to be forced to respond to either that or challenge the dragon, and they need to. And they're set going for a recall. Hades looked like he was considering it as well. Gwen rotates to the mid lane to put up more pressure there, and they're just eyeing each other down still. A Shaco box gets them a little bit off guard. More boon trickery coming around as Gwen just continues on a little bit of a rampage now. York is realizing what's going on here. Gwen is just tearing up our base. Fanshawe forcing them to respond to either or there. Just seems to secure them this dragon, but York is not giving up that easily, but Sutek does not know what a 50-50 is. He only knows how to win them.
Didn't even allow Lazy Bear to get near to it. And we just get to see what an Infernal Drake with Elder Soul means. It means that Vex gets near anybody and they instantly die.
Oh. The damage is absurd from the Vex there. Just a colossal presence, and the enemy team is feeling it now on the run with just less than half health there. Already less than a quarter, already less than any. Step makes it back to the fountain though as Fanshawe gets ready to push onto York's Nexus towers. The first one
You
and
know,
there this
just before
came
this
for
game ended,
Fanshawe.
I was definitely seeing. I definitely saw two very low health bars, and I saw Red Luma have. I wonder if Red Luma's gonna flash, and then Red Luma
Red
flashed and
Ruma.
got the kills. Yeah. So really happy to see our Fanshawe Falcons manage to sustain their mental in such a way that they did manage to come back in the second game of the night. They got absolutely demolished in the first best of one tonight, but they managed to come for their second best of one versus the junior team. It took them a bit longer. It required four dragons, including an Infernal Soul and an Elder Soul, and a Baron. But they managed to take it back. And, well, y'all, that, I'm gonna say, I would love to hear from, I think, maybe Cavell about what an amazing game that was. So, we'll be on break for just a quick bit as we set up that interview that y'all won't want to miss. Oh, well, you've no breaks needed. Our producer, Graf, is just infinitely powerful. And so we have Cavell
How's it?
right here. Yeah. Congratulations, Cavell.
Thank you. Thank you. Feels good to go 1-1.
Yeah, I was gonna say different picks for you tonight. Hadn't seen you really play the Rumble before.
Yeah.
Mm.
It was a last minute decision. Just a little bit of experimenting from us, so.
Okay, this is preseason, so a good time to do it.
Mhm.
But why the Gwen for game two?
Uh, so the plan actually is that Sutek's been wanting to flex Gwen top jungle for a little while now.
I knew
So
it.
so we put some games on it and decided it was probably a decent time to just, pull out all the stops and see what we could do since we lost the first game of the night.
Yeah, well,
Right on.
excited to see it was
It's
yeah.
nice being able to just face tank it and win anyways.
I have to say, kind of surprised you didn't run Grievous Wounds against a 3 healing item uh set. Like you still won obviously, but is was that a consideration for you?
I'm not gonna lie, it didn't cross my mind in the slightest, no. I absolutely probably should have had that after first item, but no, it just didn't occur to me. I was more worried about just not dying to, like, Nautilus or Ari roaming up.
That's entirely fair. Nautilus lived in your lane. Hades was everywhere that game.
Yes.
And how was it dealing with a support that wasn't yours being everywhere on the map when you're playing a champ that like you kind of want to be in team fights a teeny bit, but you mostly are split pushing?
Uh, it was interesting. I had faith we were gonna be able to pull something out of the other 2 lanes, and it kinda showed in like, the Dragon Soul fairly early, like 30-ish minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think it was worth it. It was just soaking pressure for us to pick up dragons and, bot tower and mid tower and stuff, so I think it worked out pretty well.
Yeah. Was there any plays of yours, either game one or game two, that you were particularly proud of tonight?
Ooh, hmm,
Little
honestly, I think
homework assignment.
yeah, I think just the fight top lane at the tier 2 I had with Seth, where we spent maybe like 20 or 25 seconds just dancing around in circles, like avoiding each other's cooldowns and whatnot. That felt pretty good to pull out in the end. I think that was
Yeah.
probably a tipping point for my like side laning.
Yeah, no, it's great to see you show that mechanical skill in that matchup because once you're
Impressive.
really far ahead, it's like, oh yes, but Cavel's just a monster who's impossible to handle. But it's nice to see the intermediary stages there.
Yeah,
Uh,
awesome.
any messages for our lovely chat who's been watching us tonight through our wild technical difficulties?
The usual. Thanks for coming, supporting us. Whoever's out watching, thanks for participating, and hopefully we can do well in the season.
Heck yeah. And
Right
I look
on.
forward to hearing more from y'all in the future this season.
Thank
And
you.
hope hope your games tomorrow go as well as the second game did here tonight.
Hope so. Oh, and awesome job to the casters. No
Just
bias at
stroking
all.
our egos. But yeah, well, thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. We had two very different best of ones here, very different vibes, very different endings. But if you want to catch more League of Legends, tune back in tomorrow because we've got CLOL. If you want more Rocket League, well, you're set until the day's end because we have Rocket League multiple times a week. Look at this amazing schedule we've got here. But Wishy, we don't have access to the schedule all the time, you might say. Well, don't worry. If you're on our Fanshawe Ultimate Esports League Discord, we constantly promote all of our amazing streams coming up. And don't forget to follow us on Twitter, not only to know what games are coming up, but also how we do. And, if you have some cool plays you want to show off as well, we've got a TikTok, and you might have noticed there's some things happening on YouTube, and only more is going to happen, so you want to be subscribed.
I
But
want to be subscribed. Subscribe me, Wishy.
I was going to say, Baddest, why
Please.
are you not subscribed? We work here. Why are you not subscribed?
Well, I was looking through the magazine and I couldn't find the thing to mail it back and get my subscription. So how am I supposed to subscribe, Wishy?
You just have to hit that little bell notification thing to subscribe to our YouTube and make sure to click the heart on our Twitch if you're here and you're not subscribed. Go on. You want to hear the notifications. But I hope y'all had a great night watching this. Really happy to end on a win and such a high note too. It's like Fanshawe really doing some great work near the end there. But I've been Wishful,
Probably
and I wish
always.
for y'all to have a good night.
Yeah, it's